Okay guys, Brad and the Buff here. I got my buff in my head. I'm ready to go. I want to review with you my titanium Winnerwell quick fold stove. This thing, I searched all over, and this is the one that I like the most because it has a quick fold feature. Let me show you. To set this thing up, all you gotta do is, it comes as one piece and there's little side clips. And you just take the clips and it all comes apart. I can show you that later, but it does fold up super quick. It literally takes like maybe 2 minutes to set this thing up. The stove top here, the pipe coming out takes a little bit longer than that. You gotta burn it in, but this thing fits great. If you do hot tent camping, I highly recommend it. It's about 4.5 pounds, very lightweight, comes in a great bag. You can get it all to fit in. I have cooked many awesome meals on this thing. It's great for like a cast iron skillet. It gets the heat nice and even across the skillet. You can control temperature really well. Between your damper here, there's a damper on the back that you can control to allow flow in and out. And then also you can control your airflow on the front with this little key here. And you know, that allows you to get to control the fire how you want. It takes about 4 logs this side are going to burn you 2 to 3 hours depending on how you have it opened. You do have to feed it about every half an hour if you want to keep it really steady. But you can keep it burning through the night and it'll keep your tent. You can get it 70, 80 degrees in a tent if that's what you want. What I'll usually do is I can take a kettle and I'll put some water in it and I just leave it in it overnight. And that kettle will just keep a little bit of moisture in the tent and make the air feel a little bit warmer. But this thing is awesome. It also, when you open it up in the night, so you're going to get some of that red. I mean, that's crazy, isn't it? It took like all of 2 seconds to do.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that took me no time at all.
It does let you see the inside of it. It adds a lot of ambiance as you're just like laying in the tent. You can stare out at it. You get that beautiful fire, and it does shine light out in the tent. I would recommend, I've utilized these with it. I use this Corona saw. I just got this on Amazon. It wasn't very expensive. This is what I use to cut on my wood. It's very useful. You do need a saw or something. You can't just break up random wood because you do need the thicker wood pieces to get in there. This setup does require some time and effort into wood collecting and processing. To get you through a typical day, you're going to need about 2 to 3 trees, the size shown in the video, sawed up to appropriate size and processed, ready to go for the evening. Make sure your trees are down trees and ready to burn. And then also a piece that I would also recommend that you bring is just a blower. This one's obviously telescopic, so it compacts small. Just so you can get in these little vents here and stoke your fire up is also very useful to control the temperature on it. But you know, this thing has added a lot for me because it's allowed me to camp out in winter and not be afraid of getting too cold. It's allowed me to do some really cool cooking stuff that I've enjoyed. I've made omelets on it, made burgers on it, cooked bacon. So just the whole thing, it's a different camping experience that I've really enjoyed being into. So I'd highly recommend. It's the Winnerwell titanium fast fold stove. So that's my review on it. I'd give it 5 stars. Okay, taking this thing apart is about the exact same process as putting it together. So this fits down on top of that. The pipe fits down in here. You just pull it out, and I take mine, set it to the side. The one thing you've really got to watch is these rings. There's these little tiny rings, and these are super easy to lose, and they're what keep the tube together. So first, let me show you how easy the stove is to take apart. It's called fast fold because of these little clips here, and they just fold off like that. And then the same with the sides. And let me tell you, this is super handy when it's very cold out and your hands are really cold. I'm gonna shake it just to get a little bit of the dust out. Fold down, folds down. This just locks on like this. The legs fold in. And you just take your top and you put it right on it like that, and there's straps that come with it. You strap it together, and so your stove ends up folding down to that. And then as far as your chimney pipe here, you're going to slide off these rings. Now, like I said, make sure you put these, because if they fall on the ground, they don't blend in. You're going to take your stovepipe and you're going to roll it the opposite way that you burned it in. So I'm just going to roll this thing. And then it fits right in top of your spark arrestor, just like this. And it folds out. And then I'm just going to slide my rings right on top of this. And it all fits right in the package that it comes with, just side by side, just like that. And to set it up, you just do the opposite. You're going to unroll it, roll it the other way, put these rings on it, put this on the top, put it at the bottom, and fold it back up. But you see how quickly you can take this thing down and how quickly you can put it up. And that's why I went with the Winnerwell fast fold, because most of them have screws and wing nuts and crap that you got to put on them to make them work. This one is super quick, and let me tell you, when you're setting up and it's 10 degrees outside, you're really grateful for the quick setup. So I just wanted to give you a quick thing to show you how to set it up, take it down. And like I said, it's just the opposite of the setup. Hey guys, if you liked the video you just saw, please subscribe, click the bell so you can get alerted for any new videos that I may do, and check the links below for any information I described in the video. I'll try to put as much there as possible. Thanks for watching.